Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the Kershaw Salvo. This is a discontinued Kershaw model folding knife that is available now at a pretty discounted rate of about $22, including shipping on Amazon. And it's quite a deal because this is one of the Kershaw knives that's made in the USA with the nice Sandvik steel. So let's talk about the numbers. It's 3¼ inch drop point blade made of Sandvik 14C28N stainless steel. It's 4 3/8 inches closed, 7 5/8 when open, and weighs about 4 ounces. So it is a little on the heavier side for a EDC kind of knife, but still nonetheless a very interesting knife. This one here is partially serrated. That's all that's left. If you want one of the plain blades, you got to pay more and find a place that's selling them. This was originally a like $40 to $60 knife, but being it's discontinued, you can get it for $22 on Amazon, which makes it a terrific deal, seeing it is made in the USA and the better Sandvik steel. Now that steel does compare in the neighborhood of I think slightly below a VG10. A lot of people say it's an improvement over AUS 8, but not quite as good as VG10. It's known for holding a very fine edge and is very resistant to use on cardboard. I know a lot of people online have put reviews of the steel and said that it holds up very well on cardboard, which cardboard has clay in it, so it dulls knives very easily. And a lot of the reports I've read says that it actually holds up very well for EDC use if you're the kind of person who opens boxes all day as part of your job. So let's take a closer look. Like I said, we have that, as you can see, made in the USA, Kershaw. Rare to see that anymore. We have the drop point, partially serrated blade with the dual thumb studs, as you can see here. Made on the USA, and the blade steel right on it. Has a pocket clip that you can shift to either tip up or tip down carry. I actually bought 2 of these because I like the price so much, so I have one in tip down, one tip up. I'm carrying both just to see which I like better. I usually favor tip up. It is a frame lock design, no liner lock there. Has for the most part open construction. There is a bit of a liner there, or a spacer in there that you can see, a black spacer, but for the most part it's open construction. Flat scales with this Track Tech insert, which is not too bad for adding a little extra grip to it. It doesn't get in the way, but overall it's, nothing too important, but gives it a little better look, I think, than just a plain stainless handle. It is a stainless steel liners on it as well. Lanyard hole in the back if you need it. It doesn't open as easy as your average knife. It is a little tough. That thumb stud does not protrude much at all. So when you are trying to open it, this is not something you're going to be able to flick open as fast as a lot of your knives you own, but it does open one-handed. And this one hasn't been, I haven't messed with the pivot pin at all. But as you can see, it does open up. It's not a problem, and you can adjust it. It does have the adjustable pivot pin. So overall, this is my kind of EDC knife for a lot of reasons. Number one, blade length is right where I want it to be, between 3 and 4 inches. It's a decent steel. I don't care about weight. Some people are picky about the weight of their EDC blades. Doesn't bother me at all. It rides pretty high in the pocket. You only have about this much sticking out of your pocket, which I can live with. I do like knives going as deep as possible. I like that it's adjustable, tip up or tip down, but you just can't switch it around. There is no option for left-hand carry for this sucker, but that's okay. Being a lefty, I actually carry my knives on the right side because the pistol's always on the left. These scales are flat. I don't like rounded scales or liners on a knife, so I do like it flat. It fits well in the pocket and kind of disappears in the pocket. This is a knife you really don't know you're carrying it when it's in your pocket, which is what I like out of an EDC blade. I've got two of these. This is the one that's nice and new. The other one I've carried more. And what I've been doing with it is I've been using this in the garden, kind of doing some just basic, cutting rope to tie up tomato plants, doing some kind of light pruning with it. I've done a little bit of whittling with it. I try not to get too into carving wood with my EDC blades, because I like them to be super sharp and ready to go. So I tend to grab, like a fixed blade if I'm going to be doing that. But I, gave it a little test with that. Cut a lot of cardboard with it because, like I said, I did read that these things are good with cardboard. And I took all my recycling and just sliced it to ribbons. And it does. This thing took an effort. Now this thing, guys, came out of the box super, super sharp. It will just shave like you wouldn't believe. It'll take hair off you, no problem. And I messed and messed and messed. And it took 2 or 3 days before this thing wouldn't shave hair under some pretty heavy use. My normal use, I may pull a knife out once, twice a day. But I'm telling you, like when I'm testing out a knife for review, I use it for everything. I use it to cut my steak. I use it for any opportunity I get. Whether it's just cutting up a piece of paper or anything, this thing's out of my pocket. And it took a couple of days before it stopped shaving hair. So it really, the steel is, I think, a definite improvement over AUS 8 or anything like that. So let me give you a quick comparison of size, since right now I'm currently testing out the Ontario Rat 1. We'll show you that side by side so you can get a look. The Rat, of course, is a much bigger blade, but I did want to show you that for comparison sake. So if you are familiar with the Rat, that this does fall into kind of a nice medium-sized folder for EDC. But overall, really enjoyed this thing so far. This is definitely going to be in the regular rotation for EDC. Serrations are nice, they're good and sharp. The jimping on the back, you really don't catch it with your thumb at all. It's it's kind of pointless. It's not it's really pointless. It's not aggressive enough to even make anything out of it. But overall, I think, guys, if you got $20 burning a hole in your pocket, pick one of these up. Nice, made in the USA, and $20 you can't go wrong. There's no other Kershaws with this steel that are under $40. So overall, give you one quick look. And, quality on it is good. The blade is nice and centered. No problems with fit or finish. Overall, this is very nice quality for $20. I would, like I said, I bought 2 of these because for the price, it's actually not bad at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Kershaw Salvo, formerly called the Kershaw Barrage. Great little EDC blade for the price.